do this one, the Recollector path, but as you can see, I need to complete the quest The Splendorous Sky that day to unlock it. So, though a dazzling title is appealing, a noble character of stalwart virtue is indispensable when faced with the totality of challenges. Therefore, trials must be undertaken to fully understand Sorush's responsibilities. But who's Sorush? Who knows? So I have to unlock the new zone.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
So I guess it's time to go to the new zone. I really have stopped unlocking these things. Playing these missions, recollecting stuff, unlocking waypoints. And each time something is coming. I think all the desert I haven't done, except from the main mission that they made me complete. So right now that I have time, I think it's a good idea to do it. We don't have, well, there are two quests. Quests incoming in Fortnite, but in 2 days. There's daily stuff on Fall Guys, but it's easy, I think. I heard some kind of bonka-donk noise. Could be a treasure buried in the desert around here somewhere. Let's check it out. The splendorous sky that day. To solve the anomaly that has appeared in the sky, you must first go into the desert to make contact with the Nagarjunites. What thing in the sky? That thing? Found it! I don't wonder what it is. Ooh, nice. A mysterious drum. This one has a cryo marking on it. Oh, come on, this is not treasure. It's just some tattered old drum. We don't know what it could be used for either. If we brought this to Rojin Jan, the antique seller, if we brought this one back to the academia, let's say we brought this back to the Grand Bazaar. Maybe this guy? Oh, that's right. Despite his rather shabby appearance, it might still be some valuable antique. We might be able to sell it for a good price at Rojinjan's, right? Hold on, there's a note over there at the side. It might just hold some clues. Nameless Adventurer notes. This time, I have been commissioned to try to find a local order and obtain information about something known as the Sign of Apaosha. I must say that remuneration seems quite outsized when compared with the mission's content. I hope I won't get caught up in any trouble. I reached the entrance to the Temir's mountains with the help of an eremite mercenary, but he refused to continue onward, saying that this was the border of a war. Must be some sort of desert dweller superstition. Contrary to what I was told, it seems that these Nagarjunites are not very friendly to outsiders. Looks like I will have to try infiltrating their ranks. I finally managed to make it out. Thankfully, these people are pretty civilized, so I managed to get away with my life. As I thought, these high remuneration commissions always have something fishy going on. Looks like an adventurer work doesn't suit people just want to earn some quick mora. Who just want to earn some quick mora. I will just leave this drum here. Maybe someone will pick it up. That way I guess I won't totally disappoint Miss Catherine. Ooh. Let Paimon see. Huh? This seems to have been left by an adventurer. The sign of Apaosha. Paimon not super sure what this guy is talking about. But he sure is irresponsible, leaving a commission unfinished just because it's hard. Shut up, Paimon. But since that's how things are, let's hand this drum over to Catherine, and let her reassign someone to complete whatever commission this was. Oh, wow, you're very... You're very...
We're way behind schedule.
responsible and to focus on the commissions, Paimon. Okay, since we are here, maybe let's try and unlock some. Oh, I see the thing in the sky. Ooh. So the thing is also, I have been then skipping on a lot of content. Just because I don't have the time and sometimes the want, the desire to play, to catch up with these missions. Ooh. Oh, I think it's the girdle. Yeah, this thing. Girdle of the sun. Is it price stuff?
We're way behind schedule.
Ooh.
Motion to compel. Incinerate.
Treasure right. What? Oh yeah, the animal hilly holes and water hilly holes. I wonder how much wishes I could have, because I just exchanged like 300 wishes. Thanks to Catherine. Mega thingy. All good.
Hold the line.
New mechanics, dude. Ooh, it's like a portal of the abyss into the world. Ooh. Grey crystals, exploration knowledge. Grey crystals are crystals left behind by the remnants of corruption. Use the power of Varena to clear them out, but once said power retreats, the grey crystals will emerge. Grey crystals are crystals blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. The same.
We're way behind schedule.
I really would want to explore all these things, but it can be kind of not fun to do this. Ooh, the new enemy. Maybe if I have like a lot extra time, I will do the missions to reach this place. I'm not saying exploring, but advance with the missions. The thing is, for example, I wanted to explore before the jet mission, for example. Classic door.
Next on the agenda.
Because they were like long sessions, right?
Next on the
I
agenda.
used to spend like maybe like 5-6 videos maybe of 2 hours exploring
We're way behind schedule.
every single
Next on the
credit.
agenda.
Do not miss a chest and have the completion done.
We're way behind schedule.
Another thing,
Next on the
exploration
agenda.
thingy, I guess. Maybe like make it a symbol.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, I see the ooh. Oh, dude, it totally is the Aranara thing is the tree fighting the corruption.
I see everything.
Since I think fought these guys in
Born of ice and fire.
some event, why not?
Chia. Chia. Ha. Ha. Chia. Access denied. Ha. Chia.
A flower yet to bloom.
Ah, the air is just right.
Looks so nice, dude. I even don't want to complete whatever challenge or mission there is, so it keeps like fighting that. Ooh, I like the colors. Ooh, and more in the night. Nice.
Ah, the air is just right.
The lighting reminded me a little bit of Subnautica. I remember this place. The my kind of garden that I have. Nice. This will unlock the daily missions here, but I guess it's nice to see something different. Oh, it's like the same thing. This is fighting that thing, and maybe they destroy themselves and only remain this thing, right?
We're way behind schedule.
It looks as interesting as the giant, the serpent. of Inazuma. Okay, let's go meet with Catherine. Ooh, was there a giant thing like this once here? Hmm. Who knows? Oh, wait. Marriage Barry. Maybe I will try to catch up with all the missions here to see what's up with all these things. Catherine, we have to do your mission. Hello there, Lumin. How have your recent travels gone? They have gone quite well, thank you. It's been a little tiring. Both are true. I have heard about your previous adventures. It seems that you have become very experienced. As long as you keep going, I believe that it will only be a matter of time before you become a truly great adventurer. Speaking of adventures, we found this one on one of ours. It was left by someone irresponsible adventurer. We thought it would be bad if the commission he took never got resolved, so we brought it back here. Indeed, this item is key to a particular commission. Thank you very much. This commission linked to this drum is a very important one from the academia and is also critical to the expansion of our operations. Ooh, we are helping the Fatuis. Unfortunately, though we have previously given this commission to various talented adventurers, they have all invariably failed. A commission from the academia? Oh boy, here comes trouble. Well, this is an issue that even the academia cannot solve, so we did expect a relatively high failure rate. Actually, I'm getting kinda curious now. What sort of commission is this anyway? Simply put, a recent star observation by researchers from the academia led to the discovery that the northern skies have become blocked by a strange heretofore unseen phenomenon. Concerned that this would have a great impact on the accuracy of any astrological calculations, the academia immediately put people together to investigate. This resulted in them delving into ancient records, within which they found mention of a strange phenomenon known as the sign of Apaosha, which bears strong similarities to the recent occurrence. According to these records, this celestial sign appeared after the disaster that engulfed most of Tibet 500 years ago. Ooh. Maybe this actually is one of those missions to discover what happened. Why is everything filled with stars? Anyway, although the circumstances of its eventual disappearance are unclear, its position has been determined to be near the Temir Mountains, at the northernmost regions of the desert. However, that area has only ever been sparsely populated. Even when the ancient desert realms were at their peak, they did not extend that far. And after the cataclysm 500 years ago, that place was one of the areas worst affected by the encroaching abyss due to its being connected to the ancient underground realm. Ooh, Canria. Since then, it has been declared a restricted zone by the academia. The only people who still live there are a mysterious darshan known by the academia as Nagarjunites. A mysterious darshan, you say? The Nagarjunites. If even you're calling it mysterious, Catherine, it's gonna be something super mysterious. Though they seem like legends to the average person, they were once a darshan of the academia, albeit one that split off 500 years ago. Then the researchers who wished to find the monsters from the abyss banded together and traveled to the depth of the desert, and the Nagarjunites are an organization comprised of the people who stayed there in the end. That said, it has been many years since they have branched off further and further from the academia. They even seem to have developed their own academic traditions. It seems that they also worship a form of energy known as Kravena. This energy communicates with them in the forms of spirits. Well, I feel that I'm going off topic now. Academia believes that this faction is strongly related to this celestial sign. However, they have not been able to establish contact with this group and, as such, have commissioned the guild to assist in their investigations. This is a win-win situation for us as well. Ruins related to Canria are located nearby, but exploration in that area has been declared taboo by the academia until now. If this commission is a success, perhaps we will be able to participate in future expeditions to those ruins. Since you have heard me say this much, why don't you take this commission on? Ooh. You're just finding someone to step up to the plate, huh? Guess this is our business now, huh? Well, since Canria is involved... Harley, it is following careful analysis that I have found you best suited to this task. After all, your pioneering spirit is something rare even amongst adventurers. So after all that, it sounds like we just need to look for those whatever rights, right? Sounds like it will be pretty easy, and we'll get some more from the academia too. Yes, that drum you picked up was originally given to us by the academia to be used as a token of good faith in our dealings with the Nagarjunites. Just give it to the organization leader. It stands to reason that they will have some way to solve this problem. I will be leaving this task in your hands then. I have marked the rough position of the Temir Mountains for you. At Astra Absosk, traveler. May you inscribe a new legend in the desert sands. Ooh, good thing we explored that place. Ooh, Cabrera. Wherever it's called. Completed. No. Bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom.
We're way behind schedule.
All the seal is removed. Looks so nice. That must be the sign of Apaosha, huh? A huge hole with lots of hard stuff oozing out of it. Continue onward. I guess we can really run this place.
Next on the agenda.
I need to watch the 3.7 video thingy to see the new character of Fontaine. I saw kind of the title of like it's a jam, another Janfe or Janfe 2.0 or something like that. Well, we are finally at the place, Catherine. The desert looks pretty different from what we've seen before. These strange crystals. Let's look for someone. Okay, okay. Is this salt or cryo thingy? Oh, hello. Hello, Jaggard. Wait, let me...
No touching!
And also let me use the parametric transformer. Let me use them.
Rest and rebuild! Born of ice and fire. Motion to compel! Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Nice. Who are you? You guys don't look like tribe people of the desert. More like adventurers from faraway land. But no matter who you are, this is as far as you will get. Please go back. We have been commissioned to come here. We are here to resolve the issue regarding the sign of Apaosha. The sign of Apaosha? How did you know of this name? We are adventurers who have an organization at our backs. Catherine of the Adventurers Guild told us, of course. Since you know the sign of Apaosha, you must have heard of us. Shamaniya, Order of Skeptics, right? The desert past this point is a restricted zone under our guard. As a ranger of the Order of Skeptics, I cannot let you pass, no matter what reason you may have. The Order of Skeptics? Ranger? My apologies, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Pyro Pure, a member of the Order of Skeptics, in charge of guarding this place. Order of Skeptics? Paimon remembers that Catherine told us to look for the Nagarjusities or something. It looks like Pyro isn't the one we're looking for. Nagarju Knights? That's just a derogatory name that those guys from the rainforest have for us. Lord Nagarjuna is a hero who fought against the death, or monster, alongside the divine bird heirs. He gained divine power through the rite of Chinbat, and put an end to the calamity. How dare they call such a great hero and our first Vijanapati by his given name? Wait, why am I telling you outsiders this? Are you two spies from the academia? We are here to take care of a problem. We are here because we accepted a commission from the academia. A problem. Aha, so you are the academia henchmen. We have tried our best to keep a low profile, but still you have managed to find our trail. Still, I believe that the academia was full of cowards who would never dare to step foot into the desert. I won't lie, you have impressed me. Paimon didn't expect you to have such a strong opinion about the academia. Of course, Lord Nasuraya Vijayanapati has said that we wouldn't have been reduced to this state if it weren't for them. Wait, so you are here to gather intelligence after all? Oh, I have revealed more than I should. Anyway, please leave. If this conversation continues, as unwilling as I might be to do so, I will have to end you. What? You are the one who couldn't resist blabbing. Why are you putting the blame onto us? Also, there's no need to be harassed. Alright, show Pyro the token that Catherine gave us. he will know what's going on once he sees it. Token, this has better not be some trick. Ta-da! Look, told you, we weren't lying. What is this shabby drum? You call this a token? Ah, did Catherine mix things up? You guys don't think you can bribe me with such a small thing, do you? Leave now, or things will get nasty. Don't you underestimate us skeptics. Spare us. Bring it on.
Well, allow me! No touching! Incinerate!
Cease, I say. Oh, now we know why they made us complete this mission. You are whatever entity is here. Lady Sorouche, why did you even have to attend such trivial matters personally, let alone in front of these outsiders? We parry, appear before whoever we wish, and our volition is not for you mere mortals to question. How dare you overstep your bounds? Ooh, alienish. These little things about Paimon's size. Ooh. They want to make us divert our attention of what Paimon is. And the way she talks is kind of funny. Why is Pyro calling lady in that reverent tone? Your sins will be judged, but the time for that has yet to come. The two of you over there, as envoys of the Academia, it's only polite to state your names first, no? Yeah, we should have introduced ourselves first, but that high and mighty attitude of yours is... My words and actions are not contrary to traditions and principles of the pari. The same cannot be said for your nameless persons. Ah, fine. We are not nameless. Paimon is Paimon, and she is Lumin. We are adventurers who came here on a mission. I am the one who is an adventurer. We are here to look for the Order of Skeptics. I need only know your names. Your other trivialities do not concern me. However, as for that drum, that item has a profound connection with Aspari, and is not something that you mortals should possess. Lumin, I command you to present it to me immediately. Command you? Let's fight, B. No way. At least sound nicer about it when you're asking someone for a favor. Besides, this item is important to our mission. We are to hand it to the leader of this order of yours. I mean, it's obviously her, Paimon. If we give it to you and fail to complete the mission because of that, not only might we lose our reward, we might even have to pay more to the Adventurers Guild. That's a huge loss. Reward, Mora, to think that you will risk your lives in a place fraught with peril for such frivolous reasons. You know nothing of what transpires here. One mistake will send you race tumbling into an eternal samsara. Ooh. What? The eternal samsara is the loop? And yet you commit deeds that are beyond even your comprehension. Ooh. Are we in a loop of destruction? Did they encase us? Is the world around us just an abyss happening? And Tebat is just a bubble? Ooh. Bubble of resisting nature. Your humans are such interesting beings. No matter, I shall bring you to the leader you speak of. This item will remain worthy tribute if you wish, even if you should only present it to me after that meeting. There's more like it. Wait, that's still not right. We still have to deal with that huge hole in the sky. And if we don't... Huge hole? You refer to the sign of Apaosha then? And you wish to quell this calamity with mere mortal coils? Ha, how presumptuous! It is the duty of the Osprey to eradicate the sign of Apaosha, an endeavor that I, Sorush, shall give my all to accomplish. To quell this calamity, maybe this was like the, well, no, maybe no. The Silis. To quell this calamity, I must follow in the footsteps of the divine bird Simurgh, or wherever, and sacrifice everything that one might call Sorush. No, dude. To stand in my way is not a sin that one such as you may bear. Seymour. Foolish beings, have you not heard of the divine bird Seymour? She is the master of Gravrena, who once saved the land from destruction. Legend has it that it was she who split into infinite mouths of Gravrena after her sacrifice, thus quelling the catastrophe. Sure, but Batman doesn't think that we will need you to sacrifice yourself. In that case, this matter is far beyond your capabilities, and your intervention is futile. All you must do is bear silent witness as I transcend. You should receive remuneration from this guilt of yours so long as the calamity is quelled, will you not? Still, do not forget to extol my virtues and laud my accomplishments. After all, even the greatest heroes shall require mere mortals like you to think of their deeds. But Lady Sorush, the Vishnanapati has instructed us to forbid suspicious individuals from interfering before the ritual is completed. Dude, this thing is commanding you. Shut up. I have decided, and as a parai, my word is law. I know it. Alright, follow me. I shall take you to the leader you spoke of. But gird yourselves all the same. That which lies ahead is not a place that human beings can easily set foot in. If you get lost or end up being eaten by some monsters appearing out of nowhere, there shall be nothing I can do for you. Nice. She really talks a big game, huh? Nah, she's so annoying. She's not even all that large. Hi, Sarush. There's an event going on with you, so I maybe think that you won't be sacrificing yourself after all? Because probably you are already exploring this land has more time than the event, so the path ahead has been opened. You merely need to follow the floating far trees. Vipara might be regarded as being one in body, blah blah blah. Come on now, come on down now. I need to do the fishing thing. I have left of doing a lot of things. By the
Hold the line! Boom boom!
What do you mean dev? Ooh, developers? Aren't these just abyss mages and hilichurls? To think you will so easily defeat the rampaging dev. Your strength is most radiant indeed. Consider me impressed. Though there still is quite the gap between you and us Parai, the sight of you fighting valiantly reminds me of those humans of legend who once fought alongside us. Ooh. I have decided then, you shall have the honor of being my Jasnapati. Yay! Jasnapati? Just a party? Paimon doesn't know what that is, but coming from you, it can be anything good, really. Do not have such things amongst humans, strategists, scribes, and the like? Those who exist to praise the heroes whose stories they exist in? Neither of those jobs are what you just described. No matter how great the hero, the great deeds must be recorded and sung by others. If not, the same fate that befell ancient heroes shall befall them also. Though they may have loved violence and conflict, great deeds are still great deeds, and they deserve to be remembered. Alas, those who love conflict will be consumed by it, and once they have slain each other, they were all lost. Ooh. And because there were no authors or poets to tell of their deeds, once all who had lived in such times were gone, their works forgotten to the last. I will not be like them. My great work shall shine too glorious that the world itself will suffer great loss not to know of it. Thus, I shall now give you permission to record those deeds. Nice, I'm recording actually. Rejoice and give thanks, for this is not a grace that few receive from us pari. This all sounds very complicated, but basically you just need someone to tell you how awesome you are, right? Not interested, thanks. Sounds like an alright gig. Couldn't you find a skeptic to help you out there? Sounds like alright. Hey, what are you talking about? Paimon doesn't consent to this. Well, you can go then, Paimon. Well, you are quite bright, aren't you? As I would expect of someone I had my eye on. Whatever the case, it has been decided. Fret not, you shall be free to do as you please once I have sacrificed myself to restore the pure skies. Till then, you shall witness my valiant form. Well, sure, even if Paimon can't see it. Nice, she looks pretty cute, but her attitude is just the worst. And the way she goes on about us, we and such, there are others like her around, right? Oh, just thinking about that makes Paimon a little ill.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel
That's
the
what I think
heartbeat of
about
the
you,
world.
Paimon, so shut up.
Everyone hold hands!
Morning flower. Ooh, like a turtle. Like a turtle. Ooh. Our first interaction with the gray crystals. The path here is now dotted with gray crystals. When I last left it, it was not yet so. Gray crystals? You mean the crystals we are seeing everywhere? Paimon's had her eye on them for a while now. What are they? Gray crystals are remnants of the black fire embers. Prove that this land has suffered great calamity. Ooh, black fire embers. The black fire, the calamity. Indeed, I am sure you have heard that a great catastrophe struck long ago, where dark fire rose from beneath the earth and scorched the land. The dark fire opened a bottomless hollow in this land. Ooh. And the demons of death that crawled through the gap nearly turned this into a lightless realm. Though the gap was blocked by the great tree, the dark fire still spreads like the seeds, and the countless dark and painful memories released by that corruption began to lay down roots and sprout. This persisted till the honored Lord of Cabrena, the divine bird Simurgh, drank the primordial water left behind by our god, before transforming herself into Cabrena of all kinds and scattering across the land. From that day on, the Cabrena has taken the divine bird place in defending this land, and those painful memories that leak out have been sealed by Cabrena. Caenria? What was left by these ubiquitous gray crystals, though they seem no different from any other stone, they may contain objects that are yet to be purified. The gray crystals in the area have increased of late. I suspect that this must have something to do with the sign of Apaosha Dark Power. But if we use Cabrena might, we can get rid of these crystals. If my senses do not deceive me, a wandering Cabrena should be nearby. Let us look around. Ooh, use the power to destroy the crystals.
Motion to compel.
Ooh, some Dendro spirit. The crystal melted. Well then, I did not misspeak, did I? This Cabrena guard this great earth. The cultivation grounds of the Order of Skeptics lies just ahead. Silly, making Dendro power. Nahida, are you this thing?
My hammer.
Talk to the leader of skeptics. Hi. Lady Sarouche, Cabrena, envoy, you have returned. Though it has taken much work on my part, the analysis of documents regarding the rite of Shinbat will soon be complete. According to my research, we need only collect all the great songs of Cabrena next. Oh, it's like the Aranara thingies. And your great work may then be completed. Wait a moment, you two are... Do not fret, they are Lumina and Paimon, my newly chosen Yasnapati, and her companion. They are here to witness my great work. Hey now, Paimon hasn't agreed to that yet. A Yasnapati, you say? Though I will not question your most astute judgment, I fear that allowing ignorant outsiders into these lands before the rite of Shinbat is complete may have untoward effects. Know that the people of the Academia surely do not desire the rite's completion. Speak no further, I have my reasons for doing this. Yeah, shut up. Well then, take that drum from before out, Lumina and Paimon. You bring the drum out as agreed. A Corybantes. A drum? A Corybantes, Bantes, Bantubilibilis, you say? Haha, yes, this is an important catalyst for the ritual needed to forge a laupa, or connection, between ourselves and the Parai. I have searched for many years for this, and to think it now comes to me. This is indeed a good omen for my future plans. It will be good if the fates will also be with me when I lead the Order of Skeptics to throw down the Academia and burn the House of Diana, or whatever they call it, to the ground. Wow, what a way to casually paint yourself as the villain, huh? Villain? Ha, the Academia are the true villains here. Have no doubt of that. I forgot my introductions. I am Nasujuna, the Vijayanapati of the Order of Skeptics. We who cultivate ourselves here. If you will use the terminology of the academia, I will be the equivalent of a sage. But I doubt those pampered folks will care for what we at the margins call ourselves. You do not look much like those the academia might send. We're just passing adventurers. We did take a commission from them, sure. Fair enough, though in truth it would not matter even if you were to be from that dratted place. Even if the entire Cups of Theory were to be sent here, my plans will not be halted. Well, wherever your plans are, we didn't come here to stop them, that's for sure. Ha, so they will all say, those treacherous louts from the academia, and when my guard is down, you will stab me in the back. Just like those people in funny masks who try to skulk about and steal our academic tomes. Ooh, the hilly-hillies. They even dare to attack our honor envoy of Gravena, Lady Sarush. And they made defeat at my hands, each of one of them. Oh, very impressive, Sarush. I'm guessing those were the Fatui? The Fatui? I do not know of what you speak, but they were city folk, so I doubt the academia will be far behind in the shadows. Do not look upon us as some miserable few who inhabit the Temir Mountains. We once had such numbers that all the desert north of Mount Damaban would struggle to hold us. It is only because of our harsh environment and the slander of ostracism by the academia that we may have been reduced to this. If it was not for such sage souls and myself holding things together and the protection of Grabrena, we skeptics would have been reduced to nothing long ago. Sounds like quite a disagreement, yes. Catherine said that you have your differences, but it sure looks like Paimon like you skeptics really hate the academia. Say not hate, but rather that we simply cannot coexist. When I was young, I did go there to learn in an attempt to amend our differences, but they treated me like an outsider. Though they feign politeness by calling us a branch of the academia, this is not but a means to belittle us. It is said that our predecessors had a clash of ideals with them, and so chose to go into the desert to stand against the darkness themselves. For that day on, we have been holding firm in the guard against defilement, defending our land and what we have, and what have those useless losses been doing all day in the meantime. Compared to those pampered pedants, we who combine thought, word, and deed far better deserve honor for our wisdom. Paimon doesn't quite get it. You need only understand that conflict is the true nature of this world. Caverna and impurity, Dari and the true way. It is these struggles for supremacy that have kept this world alive, just as surely as this sky does. Those sophists in their fancy darshan believe that the fates of all are inscribed in the skies, and that this is the supreme wisdom and truth. But look, the skies reflect defilement itself. Ooh. Surely their truth, then, is an imperfect thing. Or it's like these like religious views that is originated is the Kono something. That the deity is a false one. It's a deity of a deity, but because he doesn't know the deity, he believes to be the one. Perhaps nothing is truly perfect, yeah. This logic seems a tad messy. Think you does? Then we might yet be friends. If time permits, we may discuss this issue in more detail. Nasuraya, this is not the time to talk about such things. Have you not seen how the great crystals hem us in ever more tightly? If we do not extinguish the sign of Apaosha soon, things shall grow most perilous indeed. Well, speaking of the sign... Right, that's right, we were tasked to fix this whole thing. But after all this talking, we still don't know what it's supposed to be. Well, our plans also involve extinguishing the celestial mark. As for what it is, if it must be described as anything, let us call it the wire surface. Ooh. The wire surface? Surface? Your explanation just making things more confusing. The wire's reflection, while an illusion, nonetheless hides the truth within the self itself. Ooh. Yeah, we are in a bubble then. So it is with the skies. It's like a mirage, if you have seen those before. That's a big hole up there, is way spookier than any mirage. Well, it should be, for that celestial sign reflects an otherworldly hellscape. Oh, what is outside of this bubble? Long ago, Canria, or Dari, once built a facility here that connected them to realms beyond. Oh, it's like the dream. We are the bubble, the dream bubble. And there are other realms bubbles. During the Great Disaster, which they said the Dari started, monsters swarmed from that very facility into the nations of the world. The monsters tore open a great rift that came to be called the Tunigi Hollow, and through there they were sealed away with the new vein of the ancient tree. This mysterious sign appeared along with that. What the sign reflects is that which lies beyond the dark rift, and though the monsters cannot enter the bath through that illusion, it nonetheless radiates corrupt energies. They say that our very first Vijayanapati extinguished that strange sign together with the Parai, but as the power of impurity has strengthened over time, this ancient symbol has appeared once more. As should we leave it be, who knows, that hollow may truly reemerge one day, and that ancient war will be reenacted. In truth, it might be interesting to live in such exciting times. What? No, that wouldn't be interesting at all. It matters not. Simurgh drank the Amrita left behind by our god, transmuting herself into limitless Cabrena. As the heirs to the divine birth, solving this problem is the mission that we Parai have. I, Sorush, will surely leave behind a work great enough to be her equal. Of course, Cabrena envoy, and we of the Order of Skeptics shall surely help you see your duty through. What's with all this talk about sacrifice? Is that really necessary to solve this problem? Well, in truth, I do not know. All documents regarding the sign of Apaosha have long been lost, and the traditions and rites surrounding it have also ceased to be passed down. If it had not been for me constantly looking up what documents were left, there might not have been any more left to know that the rite of Chimbat existed at all. According to my research, the Parai are the descendants of Simurgh, and should therefore also have the power to transform into Cabrena to purify the land, just like the Aranaras. And would you not say that a grand sacrifice to save the world on the part of the divine birth heirs very much suits our order style? What? That's so haphazard. This sacrifice you're talking about doesn't sound like a small thing either. Why aren't we thinking of other ways to solve this issue? I'm sure there's gotta be some alternative, right, Lumin? It's always been this way, hasn't it? Yup. I am very good at my job, after all. I already said that you need not interfere. Simply witnessing my sacrifice shall suffice. It is something worth celebrating that we Parai should sacrifice our lives to purify the earth. Well, you say that, but I will ask you to keep a respectful distance from that which you do not comprehend, outsiders. But since this is the case, well, I was planning to investigate the Tonigi follow to make preparations for the rite of Chimbat anyway. Why don't you come along? I trust that you also wish to see the scars left behind by the fissure that once led beyond our world's bounds. Ooh. When you see it, I believe you should understand. Well, Palmon is kinda curious. A sound plan. In that case, I shall lead the way. After all, you will find it impossible to freely traverse this land where Cabrena battles against impurity. My Jasnapati, follow me to the end. Watch me complete my mission. Sorush, Blomguard of the Parai, Exploration Knowledge. Parai are very mysterious creatures, and as the Bloomguard of her race, Sorush can replace your characters to fly and move. Ooh! When Sorush is in flight, your character will stay in place to await her return. Aw, come on. While in flight, Sorush can ascend or descend, and can use the Accelerate skill to increase her flight speed. Sorush cannot be too far from your character, though a Bloomguard should never abandon others, after all. Sorush can call upon the special energies within items around which mysterious mayflies dance. Press Sorush interaction skill to allow her to use her powers to guide the might of Varena. Hold her interaction skill to cause her to stop continuously channel Varena might. During this time, you can control your character freely. As a Parai, Sorush can also perceive some things beyond normal human sight. In that case, let me take you to the place where my fairest sacrifice shall take place. Ooh, Sorush. You plate floater. You are, after all, as foolish as a specter. Oh, haha! Objection, Paimon doesn't know to blah blah blah. Nice. Nice, permanent. Yeah, it's just an Nara, but in alien form. Is the quest done? No. Okay, I will take a break because it has been long, this video. I may be back to advance a little bit of this Tunigi Hollow thingy. In the meantime, see you guys later.